Hello and welcome to the stream. We are here for the managers and moderators show match tonight. I'm here with
indeed.
Virginia.
What's up?
From, I believe, a contenders team. Or a previous contenders team.
Contenders Charles, thank you very much.
Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive.
What about you, dear?
Yeah, I'm from Twisted Vision. We're both main tanks.
Yeah. God gamers ourselves.
Oh, massive brains. Hopefully you've got brains large enough to focus on these matches tonight. We've got some incredible players, including some coaches from the scene. So you guys might be familiar with them. We've got Gel on the managers team. We've got Kyoko as well, previously from Team Dignity. Falzek from what's Falzek from again? Paradigm Shift, and a few others. I'm assuming you know Choco pretty well, Virginia.
Oh yeah, classical.
Choco's pretty good. From Pixel. So yeah, it's going to be interesting games tonight. Hopefully we get some really good strategies coming out from the big brain players themselves. And yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. What map are we starting on to start off with?
We'll start on Lijiang Tower. You know, cool casual map.
Yeah, pretty casual. There's like lots of different strategies you can run on this map, so we'll see what they're going to go for. I'll be interested to see actually some interesting strategies tonight, because as we said, there are a lot of coaches on these teams, so hopefully they can use those big brains to their advantage.
Yeah, I hope they really do. You know, they've got the brain, but let's see if they have the actual mechanical skill to take it to each other.
That is the question, the mechanical skill. We'll have to see. So, looks like they're going to be running a Goats hybrid, I guess, on the manager's side.
Well, we don't know yet.
Assembling heroes. Hopefully the Torb from both teams comes out. That'll be extremely exciting. Torb Sombra, classic combo.
It's truly a godly combo, but look, I think we're gonna see two classical goats, I reckon.
Yeah, goats being very strong in this map. Very tight corners. Fantastic for Reinhardt Zarya to build up a lot of energy. And yeah, goats is run by pretty much every team on both sides on this map. So that's what we're looking to see. Yep. On the manager side, we do have full goats coming out with the Moira Lucio. And they are running the Torb.
It's looking like an interesting comp right now.
They are running the Torb Sombra with a Tracer and a Brigade. And a Brig as well. Wow.
He's setting up right now. He's really into the Torb pick.
Yeah, Joel's actually pressuring them pretty hard from the back line. They're moving up slowly with the tanks. Unfortunately, can't get the Torb turret down fast enough, so they are going to lose this fight. Freed, unfortunate, couldn't get that turret down.
It was cleaned up real quick right there. As you see, Mitch try and get back onto the point. He's put his translocator on there. He's gone for the stall, but he's missed it, and he's punished for it.
Unfortunate. So the managers do take the first fight.
Push up, try and hold through choke. Oh, we see him trying to take the fight early. Both teams use bubbles. They also use Brick Stun. It's looking pretty messy right now.
We'll see what File can do with this Shatter. Hopefully he can land a big one with his Brick Stun. Both bubbles have been used. He's going to look for it. Oh, he misses the opportunity. They're going to have to look for another one. Let's see what he can do with this Shatter. It's going to be a pretty pivotal ultimate this fight. Oh, decent charge coming out, but he dies for it. Unfortunate Flibby. Both rallies are being popped, and they're moving into spawn. They're really pressuring them. They can't even get through choke right now. Is that a Torb turret being built behind? Virginia, are you seeing this?
I'm seeing this. He's setting up, dude. He's ready on point.
There is already a Torb turret.
He's gonna cap. He's gonna do it. He's done it.
Wow, what a C9 coming out from the moderators. They already have a Torb turret on point. It can't unfortunately see anyone on the point. It's not a great setup, but I like the strategy there.
Oh, the teabag. Oh,
unfortunate. Mace to the face.
Oh, it's a big grab, but it's a big shatter too.
It's even bigger shatter.
looking for a
Well,
cleanup right now.
Falzek with a great defensive shatter there, just completely renders the Graviton Surge coming out from Joel useless. So fantastic shatter from there, from Falzek. Looks like they're going to build up some ults too. Joel's nearly got his Graviton Surge. Kyoko's already got her beat, so hopefully she can stay safe and beat her team when they need it the most.
It's looking pretty grim for the old admins here. These managers use B right now. They're not really doing anything with it. It's just a zoning beat, I guess. There's the grab. It's a definitely a zoning grab. You know, they can't get to the point.
Definitely a zoning grab from Joel.
But the Torb has gotten on the point. He's got the Molten Core.
This Bastion and Torb combo is huge. They're just doing so much DPS right now. Kyoko gets charged on the point and dies immediately. Zephyr's trying to pop the rally to stay alive, but I think they've just got too much damage right now.
Oh, it's a real close fight right now. They should probably focus that Zara. She's just used personal. Oh, I think the managers are going to clean it up.
The Zara is just so high energy. Oh, Choco finishes her off. It's a huge grab.
But it doesn't mean anything if you can't get any kills with it. And there goes their last player, and that's it.
Wow.
Solid. It was pretty solid from the managers.
So unfortunately, they're pulling out the full Goats comp and absolutely roll their opposition on Lijiang Control Center, which is honestly to be expected. I was really happy to see the Torb coming out onto the point. Some interesting strategies there, but unfortunately just can't take the point.
Yes, it's they're going for the same strategy of the Goats, the managers. Oh, maybe they switch it up here with the Sombra.
So what do you think they should be running here, the moderators, to try and counter this comp?
Oh, I think they stick with the Bastion, to be honest. I think they'll win with the Bastion, hands down.
I think the Bastion's a solid pick here. It's gonna be interesting to see if they can actually protect the Bastion. Hopefully Briefeed can really peel for this guy, so he can get some value.
Looking like a hard push right now. Flibby goes down, you know. Falzek's in a bit of trouble there. Clickbait has lost his mech, but I think Mitch is just getting spammed out. I think he's been defeated. Joel gets a pick. He's going for Choco right now. It's looking like a dangerous situation for Choco on 1 HP, but Joel gets taken out by Zephyr, and Routin's gonna just get right line's just gonna get picked out. Wow, reset for the admin.
Fantastic work from the moderators. Unfortunately, Mitch just couldn't get that much value on the Bastion. They're just completely pummeling with Farah rockets right now. He can't get set up, unfortunately.
It's looking pretty. It's hard to set up when you have a Farah spamming you in the face.
Yep, it's unfortunate. They're running some really strong comps here. The managers, excuse me.
They've gone dark. They're trying to, you know, get in there, try and get on the point. It's looking like a rough time for the old admins. They seem to be in trouble.
Getting absolutely destroyed. What do you think they should be trying to do here to beat this manager's comp, the moderators?
Oh, you know, I think there should be that's a big div bomb, I must say, but I think they should swap off the Bastion, which they have, which is very good. I think they've got a good team comp right now. I think they just need to go hard. They're trying to counter the Farah instead of playing the Bumsy again. Mitch is going hard right now. He really wants to fight. Free fit as well. They use EMP and Farah Barrage. It gets 1. Zomra's got the mech as well. He gets 2.
Oh wow. So much damage coming out from Zephyr. Fantastic work. Getting 3 in the barrage alone. Just doing so much right now. They can't counter Zephyr on the Farah at all.
Farah's used his primal rage there. It's looking for a hard time. They used a lot of ults though. This could be the chance that the admins need, you know?
Yeah, as you said, they're gonna have to go really hard here.
It's a pick for a pick. It's winnable.
That is huge. That is a huge pick. Hopefully they can just press W and help Mitch out, but he gets booped off the map. Unfortunate. No. Zephyr is just popping off right now on this Farah. Joel is gonna have to try and contest him on the McCree, but it's gonna be hard. Flibby's in alone, primaling, trying to stay alive, trying to make some pressure in the backline. Going on the Zen right now.
Oh, Choco's almost off the edge. Oh, he's off.
Choco dies.
They need to touch point though, and Zephyr gets 3 with that Farah barrage. It's looking like another 1 fight for the managers.
Wow.
Strong showing already.
Look, honestly, Zephyr has just been absolutely dominant on that Pharah. It's very hard to do anything when he's just blasting in the face with those rockets.
Yeah. It looks like the admins have to change something up, you know?
Look, I'm loving the comps coming out from the moderators. It's really good to see. They're having a great time, obviously, trying to make these comps work. Unfortunately, Deg Signal gets absolutely destroyed in that play of the game. gets charged into oblivion, but yeah. It's good to see. It was a fantastic map to start off with.
Let's see what the mods. Yeah, let's see what the mods choose.
So they have a choice between either Gibraltar or Rialto. We'll see what they choose here.
They say they have a sub coming in. We don't know who it is. We'll see.
Ooh.
I'd love it.
Carl-Hex.
I'd love to see Carl-Hex come in.
Someone bring in checks. Surely. They need some help. They need a star player right now. Oh, they bring in Cyberwaste.
They bring in Cyberwaste. This could be the chance they need.
Some would say even better than Carl-Hex. So let's go. Cyberwaste coming in to carry the moderators here. I believe he does play tank. He's an off-tank player. So hopefully he can get a lot of value here. What are they going to be choosing?
They've tried to go for the King's Row, but it's Gibraltar or Rialto. So, you know.
They're struggling to choose maps right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, unlucky.
So, like, the managers are just doing so well right now. It looks like they've just got more experience, I suppose, with the comps that they're running. Kyoko obviously has got a lot of experience being on Dignity in the past, managing that for a long time. I would know, considering I was on that roster. Great manager. File is on Paradigm as well. He's got a lot of experience working with teams. Obviously, Gel, well-known coach in the scene, and Choco as well. So they've got just some fantastic big brain players on their side. It's going to be hard for the moderators to win this.
Real hard.
Gonna have to really go hard, as you said, and press W. Hopefully Joel can carry them out of this.
Hopefully the Cyberwaste sub is this could be the chance they needed.
Do you think that's going to be the difference? I think he could be the difference here.
Could possibly. It's no Carl-Hex, but we'll see.
So we'll see what they're going to run here.
The defending team is looking for that tour, but I really doubt they're going to hold it unless they're feeling pretty special about themselves, you know. In this best of 5 series.
Yeah, look, like hopefully, I'm really rooting for the moderators right now. They've done so much for AOE and helping everyone out, you know, making sure these events are possible. So, yeah, I'm really hoping they do well here. Obviously, Mitch and Sideways are both from the broadcast team, so you would know them from the stream. Wright and Bree are moderators and actually work from behind the scenes and just really make sure these events are possible. Oh, wow.
We see the clean, crisp jump off the map. You don't see that very often. It's surely a favorite of Pixels. We love doing that.
I mean, it just shows that you're
shows
ready
how
to
coordinated they are. Just shows the organization. Look at the comp coming out right now. They're doing the quad tank.
Quad tank comp. Are they going to hold up close?
Oh, it's highly possible. They're looking for it right now. Yeah, I think they are.
I think they're doing the Team Sweden strat right now, holding up very, very close from Rialto.
But we're seeing the mods there. They're playing a hybrid comp right now. I think they're expecting it. And there it is. It's been pushed out. They're going hard on the Flibby. Flibby is taken down and Cyberwaste is taken down too. It's a big messy fight. There was a big anti in there, but I don't think it's enough right now.
Wow. They just go straight in and set up dominance on the cart. Forcing Joel off on the Widow. He's trying to run for his life right now.
He's taking the fight though. He's shying. And he just loses it. Unlucky.
Unfortunate. Looks like in that time though, the moderators have been able to reset, group up as a team, and they're ready to go in.
They're trying to take some space right now. There's a peek though, getting Kyoko. Zephyr's pulled one off though. That's a big Earth Shatter, taking down Mitch, taking down Cyberwaste, and that's probably gonna be this fight.
Huge Earth Shatter from File.
As Joel just takes out Clickbait, takes out Joel.
File's been hitting some great Earth Shatters so far.
Oh, there's a big hook and a big whole hog we're gonna see coming out. He's pushing him back into their spawn, and there's a triple kill from it.
Wow.
Large plays.
Zephyr, fantastic. Fantastic on this hog, absolutely destroying them with this. That's an early ult charge as well. Doing so much damage just to get that ult up and then just destroying them back into spawn. So fantastic job from Zephyr.
I'm hoping to see a 360 Earth Shatter from the admins right here.
Surely from the top row.
He's looking
for it, yeah.
Oh,
he gets chalked off the map.
Oh, there's 2 down. It's looking like another lost fight.
Oh, we both called he was looking for it. It was going to be huge. Unfortunately, Zephyr was all over him.
Freed in a bit of trouble right now. He's rolled off the map. Not much you can do there. It's just looking like a strong spawn camp right now. It's a good strong hold. I'm not sure the admins have any idea of how to attack it.
I do like how they switched to the Junkrat and the Farah here, trying to get a bit of spam damage
that double spam out.
Yep. This barrage and tire will be huge to get these tanks off the point. So hopefully they can really use them to effectiveness here. They're actually switching to Reaper as well, so they're getting a shit ton of damage out.
Yeah, they're looking for the super damage here. There's the tire. There's the beat though. File destroys the tire with the Flame Strike. It's looking pretty good for the managers right now. They've done good. The Reaper has been killed. No raid. The big grab. Though. There's a big huge combo. That's true. It's still winnable for the managers, but it's also winnable for the admins as well. They're pushing hard right now. Cyberwaste is on that front line. He gets hooked off the map. Diva's flown into the air for the admins. There's a whole hog from Zephyr. So it's a real messy fight, but
wow.
It still could go either way. It's still 50-50 right now.
There's only Zephyr on the point right now, and he actually gets booped off the map, getting a bit of his own medicine there. Having hooked about 3 people off I've seen so far, so yeah, he does get booped off, and they're going to be able to push this payload, or hopefully around the corner in time.
He just started swimming with the fishes he already hooked.
Yeah, exactly. Hook, line, and sinker, as they say. Alright, so hopefully with this nano boost, they might be able to get something done. Unfortunately, Gel does have the Graviton Surge ready to go.
And the Coalescence is there as well.
Yep.
Going in there, trying to get his ult. It's a big slam though, from Flibby. He's trying to stay alive. There's the fire ult. It's large. There's the nano on it as well. The Graviton has got nothing, but it's a huge shatter as well. The Reaper ult comes out. It's gotten 1.
Does get the Diva mech. Can they get this Reinhardt? They really need to kill this Reinhardt on point. Flibby's just going to try and live.
Not looking like it, and Flibby has been taken down. So it's a really strong hold from the managers.
Look, that's not a bad effort. It's really hard to, especially after they win the first fight, really hard to get rid of that quad tank comp. Especially if they're right in your spawn like that.
Yeah,
it's very difficult. So not too bad. I'm happy they got that fight win at the start. So we'll see.
Let's see what they run to try and counter the strats coming out of the managers. They've done a good job of using Overwatch League strats, obviously, as seen in the World Cup. But yeah,
that's where these big brain gamers come in. They actually have been doing their homework and watching the Overwatch World Cup. Obviously, all these they've got about how many coaches have they got? They've got at least 3 on their side. So 3 coaches. It's pretty solid.
3 coaches, 2 managers.
All the strats. Oh, looks like they're thinking about the Bastion. From both sides.
Bringing out the Bastion on both ends. Although, it looks a bit stronger for the managers. I think they know the team comp, and they know it well. The old pirate ship, as we like to call it.
What do you think about this May coming out? on the side of the moderators.
I think it's a pocket pick right now. I think, you know, could mean a lot of things.
I think it's definitely interesting. Like, as you well know, in Pirate Ship, one way to counter it is the May wall underneath the Bastion, so you can shoot the Bastion over the top of the shields. So that might be something they're going to try and go for here. Also, in an overtime situation, May is a fantastic hero to stall the cart and get a blizzard out on the cart, so hopefully they can use that. Oh wow. Refeed on the Bastion in a very interesting position as well.
Oh, there's the early mate. He's going to get picked here if he's not careful. He's got in the bubble though. He's going to be saved. Zephyr's looking in struggle. Never mind. He just got booped off the map. Unlucky.
I think that's counting 4 now for Zephyr off the map. Fantastic job so far.
Oh no, it's looking like a big reset.
That is a reset, boys. But will they have enough time to reset? That's the problem.
Yeah,
Right
I
line
don't think they do. Flippy has gone down. Right line's looking to, you know,
gonna need to touch the cart. He can't touch the cart, unfortunate. Oh, wow, the managers do win another map here. Honestly, that was just kind of clinical from the managers. It was really, really well played.
Yeah,
wow.
It really was.
Honestly, I'm going to have to give my MVP so far to Zephyr. He's just been doing so much. This whole hog is honestly just brutal into the spawn.
That was nasty.
Wow. Fantastic job coming out from the managers here. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm going to be interested to see what they can pull out for the next map here. And what maps do they have to choose from?
Horizon and Anubis.
Okay. So far, what map do you think the moderators would like to choose here? I think they like to play a little bit strange comps. Is there any map that they would rather choose to use those massive brains and pick a strange comp and hopefully win a map?
Oh, I'd say definitely go for the Lunar Colony. Although Anubis is for large strats. Also, it's both can, you know, both can work. We see the Anubis come out. Interesting.
Yeah, these maps are a bit strange. You can definitely pull out some strange strategies. Hopefully they can make. Oh look, I'm hoping that they go Anubis and they do the strat on high ground with the Orisa, and maybe get a Bastion up there.
Get the treehouse going.
The treehouse. That's the word I was looking for. That'd be very interesting.
It's very strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm just thinking a Bastion.
A pause coming out from.
Ooh.
They need a swap there.
Again, Carl Hex? Question mark.
Is it going to be the Carl Hex we need? Carl Hex we want?
Is it the Carl Hex we deserve?
And we are ready. We're back in play.
Apparently they're ready to go. No Carl Hex, unfortunately, but that's okay. Just because you keep champing a game. Cyber waste with the memes. Alright, let's go. Oh, I really hope the moderators can get it done here. Anubis is a very strange map. You never really know who's going to win a game of Anubis. You can either push it all the way in absolutely no time at all, or you could just get held on first point. So it's very up in the air map. It's going to be interesting to see what they try and do to counter this role that the managers have been on so far. Just been absolutely dominant. So yes. Oh, looks like they're going to get a sub. Flibby is going to be subbed out. And RD Polarity, I believe, is coming in. Yes. This could be very interesting.
It's another change-up we're looking for right now. This could bring back the tide. We don't know.
Hopefully this is the change they need to switch it up. Oh, I do want to point out, RD Polarity is by far the highest SR member on that team.
Oh, that's strong.
And he is a DPS player.
This could be what they needed. They needed the DPS carry. This could be the color hex of the AOE managers versus admins, you know?
RD Polarity, they're gonna be signing him left and right after this game, I've got a feeling. After the huge performance on the Doomfist, hopefully we get to see. Oh. What are they going to be running here? They actually are going to be running the treehouse strat, it looks like. Except on the other side, the managers will be running it.
Possibly. It looks like, yeah, they're going for the treehouse strat. The managers have set up already to go, and look, the admins, they've got a bit of a strange comp. I'm not sure what they're going for. I think they're going for a run and gun strat. Do as much damage as possible. No tanks needed. Oh, free changes to Hammond. They're gonna go for a hard dive, I reckon.
Hard dive onto the treehouse. I like it. I like it.
It's always a good idea.
Actually, changing up the Widow too. That's a good pick from Joel. They're changing everything right now.
Sweet. We don't know what they're truly trying to run here. Mitch goes down early. Oh, he's getting rest though. Joel gets another pick. They've started the rotation. It's looking a bit rough because Joel's getting so many picks right now. He's on fire.
Oh, they just can't quite get through this choke unharmed. Joel's just popping off on this Widow.
And Zephyr's already in a really good position to spam them out of that small choke. It's the beauty of Treehouse right here.
So how do you think the moderators need to play here to try and counter the strategy?
Look, it's either they go top right from their side, and then they go and get the center. But as soon as I say that, right line has been taken down. So it looks like they're gonna have to go for another reset. Try and figure out a way to get in here.
Reset as a team, stay together. They're gonna go for an early dive. Unfortunately, Cyberwaste does miss that pile driver. Gonna need to get a pile driver up on high ground instead. RD Polarity's up there, but gets trapped, unfortunately, and dies straight away. Joel is out of mech as well. They're gonna have to reset again.
Oh, Zephyr's pulled the tire. He's chasing right now. He's chasing the Hammond in the Mega Pack, and he gets him. That Lucio is being very annoying in the backline right now, but he's taken out eventually.
Wow, fantastic work. They just can't break this treehouse strategy right now. Oh, they bring out the Mei though. It's gonna be an interesting pick.
Oh, that Mei wall, trying to get Joel onto the high ground and to verse Joel in a 1v1. It was a really good idea, but it's gonna be hard to pull off a second time right now.
God, it almost like the Bastion strategy. RD Polarity's in the background, trying to get some sort of value here. Just has to get out though. Riot line is getting destroyed by the Zephyr at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking for it's looking pick by pick right now. There's not really a way to get in. As I say that though, Joel takes out Gel, but he gets taken out himself. Clickbait is up on point right now. The ults come out. That's 2 ults from the managers right now.
Wow, they're using a lot of ults here.
Yeah, they're it. No. 2 ults a fight, that's still pretty good. It's just looking like a big stagger from the admins though. There's not much they can do right now. They got 60 seconds.
Luckily they do have the Genji Blade and they're coming up to the beat as well. Hopefully they can combo those 2 ults. But Joel gets a pick on Gel. That's actually huge. It's going to be hard from the reset. Oh, unfortunately Joel does fall. They are going to res Gel back up as well. Honestly, Joel's been getting the better part of these Widow duels, even with the Orisa Shield advantage from Gel. So, fantastic job from Joel. Oh, he gets the tire as well.
Gets the tire. That's real strong from Joel right now.
Wow, what a Widow god coming out from Joel. Here's the Genji Blade, trying to get Zephyr, but he's nano boosted and does destroy him with that Junkrat mine.
Oh, can they get to point? Taking out Cyberwaste there. It doesn't look like anybody can touch right now, but maybe I'm wrong as the Lucio and Tracer try and go for this. The beat comes out, the Tracer's on point, there's the bomb, it misses. He's on the mini right now, they're just trying to live on this point right now. Trying to get a pick, trying to go for something. There's 2 people on the point now, 3 with the Hammond slams down. Trying to get that Widow. There's good mines on the point.
Fantastic zoning tool, this Orisa's going to have to drop eventually.
There's a
Never mind.
There's a lot of picks going the way of the managers right now, you know.
The DPS just cleaning up. Zephyr's doing so much damage here. Right line trying to stay alive, but unfortunately cannot. Can Joel touch? He can't. And they're going to be held on first.
They did get a tick though, so it's looking a lot better than, you know.
That is looking a lot better than before. Look, some interesting strategies. I'm actually loving the strategies coming up from moderators right now. Obviously having a great time coming out with the Mei, the Doomfist, the Sombra, Joel popping off on the Widow, even with Gel's advantage. So fantastic work from Joel as well. Honestly, Mitch has got to be my favorite player right now. He's just bringing out the crazy strategies, bringing out the Bastion, the Mei. Yeah, he's obviously having a great time here in the show match with the managers versus the moderators for AOE sports.
Certainly bringing out the specialized picks.
You could say that.
As we see something interesting on the side of the managers. It's looking like a tall Bass and a Sim. I think they're going to go to high ground on the bridge.
Is this the order strat?
I don't think it's order because they have a Torb in there, but you know,
close.
It's a hybrid of that sort of strat. As we say that though,
Order inspired.
Yeah, definitely order inspired. We see another hybrid of Treehouse come out with the Bastion. They're going for the two healers as the Sims just set them up on the high ground. Definitely another Treehouse. So what they choose? A Brig and a Mercy. See how that's going to come into play.
A Brig as well, wow. Okay, that'll be interesting. God, they're going to have so much damage here on the side of the moderators. Just with the Bastion, the Junkrat, and the Genji to clean up. So much damage with just the Arista solo tank, so hopefully they just blast through this opposing Bastion. It's going to be interesting to see how they actually execute this order-inspired strategy. RQT will be very happy.
Yes, he will. Oh, if you look at the flank right now, there's a Junk. Mitch is in there. He wants to take the fight to them. Cyberwaste has got one. Mitch is not dead right now. He's still living in there. He gets taken out, but it's 1-for-1 right now.
This guy's insane. I love it. Mitch doing so much work. Hopefully they can keep this running, keep getting some picks. Need to watch out for that Bastion always. They're going to be playing around this Bastion with this teleporter set up.
It looks like they're opting to go to left side. Riot Line gets a pick on clickbait. There goes their Torb. They may be able to res it. They have res.
That's a big pick.
We see Choco on the right side. He gets Mitch.
Ooh.
He's gone Widow. He's snuck around. He's trying to look for another angle. Cyberwaste gets Gel again.
Fantastic job from Cyberwaste.
But it's looking pretty messy right now. Everyone's a bit split. Nobody knows what to do right now.
Joel just doing a little bit of poke, trying to build up his Dragon Blade. Gel does get brief read though, and Gel is moving to point.
Joel
His
does
dominant position on this point right now, but Joel just deflects right back in his face. Joel is carrying right now with this Dragon Blade coming out. Hopefully he can get Falzek. Unfortunate Choco.
But Choco gets a double headshot, and this looks like the end of it. As Mitch comes back onto the point, trying to get on, trying to take the fight, but it looks to be over.
Wow. Choco coming out with those massive headshots at the end. Does get the pick on Joel. Oh, valiant effort though. I loved the Genji at the end. Just couldn't get it done.
Yes. It's looking
Oh, he's playing game from Zephyr.
It's Mitch. He goes for Joel.
Bit of BM thrown in there.
Just a cheeky wave. Saying hello.
Wow, just fantastic work from the managers. Obviously, slightly more experienced, but I love the way that the moderators are playing right now. Obviously, having a great time. They're calling for Busan.
Oh look!
Should we give them the Busan map?
Oh, it could be the best show match ever if we do it. I think we'll give it a chance.
I think it's worth it. I think we should bring out the Busan map, see some massive strategies. Like we haven't even played too much Busan, even on like other teams so far. I don't know how much you guys have practiced on Pixel, but it's a very new map for most players. So really anything could happen.
It really is. I'll give Choco the benefit of having attack, as he insists.
Fantastic.
Let's have this Busan. We gotta start, and let's see what happens. So we got 20 more minutes. We can have a good time. I'm sure they're enjoying it.
Look, this has been great so far. It's good to see these people who are usually behind the scenes, you know, trying to make these tournaments come alive in OCE and doing so much work. And it's just great to see them in the spotlight now, just being recognized for their efforts. Just the moderators on side, they're just did so much, I know, to help AOE be a thing, even just in the scene. So it's great. I'm just hats off to them for giving us what we need in OC, which is more tournaments. So we will see this Busan map. I'm not sure what sort of comps are good on this map, actually. I know the Genji is quite strong.
Yeah,
but we'll
the
have to
Genji
see.
is strong on this map. Both teams are looking pretty interesting right now.
Oh, wow. So they're going for the Pharah. It looks like they will stick with the Pharah with a quintuple DPS comp.
I'm not sure they'll hold it for very long, though.
Oh, I hope they do. I really hope they do.
It's looking like an all DPS versus all support right now.
Fantastic.
It's like a big matchup right now. As we see them walk in. They're just scouting each other out. Trying to, you know, look for strengths and weaknesses. As this fight starts and Clickbait takes down Mitch real fast. And the push is coming out. The supports have gotten the better of the trades. Choco gets another. File is already on Joel, and it's looking like a swift cleanup.
Wow. Well, honestly, just impressive so far. They're just playing so together as a unit with this Brig just leading the charge. It's very hard to break. So much healing, obviously, coming out from these supports, so hopefully they can do enough DPS to counter that.
Sustain versus damage right now. They're looking for the flank of the supports. So it's quite the idea.
They're just gonna let them cap the point, it looks like.
They get a pick for that point though.
Yep. They're gonna have to try and survive here.
Starting to clean it back up. Subwaste has gone support, so it's not all DPS versus support, but look, it's looking like a clean up from the the manager's side.
We'll let them cap the point for a bit, but then we'll just win the next fight and bring it right back. So just in control right now, especially with these sim turrets. It's gonna be deadly, considering they don't have much healing on the side of the moderators.
Freefeed gets a pick though. It's gonna get rezzed, and he gets taken down though, as the supports just roll through. They're just out-sustained, out-damaged, but Mayhem gets a pick.
Zephyr does die. Does die to that Junkrat passive.
Can't res that one, so let's see what happens. As we see this push start to come out from the admins. Freefeed gets slept and antied. It's looking pretty rough.
Oh, that's scary for a Winston.
He's going in right now. He's gone in there. He's trying to get the ult. He's gotten 50% already, but his team has gone to the point.
Crucially, they do pop the rally, so they're not going to have that for this next fight. They are coming up to the Transcendence and the Valkyrie, though. Oh, Zephyr just popping RD on the Pharah.
I reckon they'll nano the Brig for next fight. I reckon this is going to be over.
Nano the Brig. Oh, they're gonna nano the Mercy. Kyoko going in Battle Mercy right now. Can she get the pick? Unfortunately not. Keep going, Kyoko. They're gonna turn the point though.
So it's a
the
sneaky,
tunnel vision.
Sneaky point cap. But it looks like they're rushing back on now. Cleaning up the kills. I've already got one. There's two. It's looking like a clean fight from now on. So I got 98%. Somebody has to touch, and it doesn't look like anybody can. And there it is.
Wow, unfortunately, Freed and Mitch trying to do the below the belt strategies, just going behind the back and getting the point for free, but it's not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's done a good job of that, especially on that Lijiang map.
with the
Torb.
Torb. Yeah, the Torb. Even built a turret beforehand.
Yeah, calculated and concise. He knows how to backcap.
Yeah, you can say what you want about Mitch, but he does know how to backcap, that's for sure. So they are gonna actually. It's gonna be interesting to see if they do play the Pharah here, because, like, I don't know if many people know about this, but the skybox on this map is incredibly low, so it's hard for a Pharah to do much. Especially if they do have hit scan on the other side. They only have a Hog to counter it and the Diva, so maybe RD can do some work.
They do have the quad tank, the managers, so we'll see. I reckon that Pharah pick will come in handy, as they got 5 tanks, sorry. So this Pharah could actually be untouched in the sky right now.
They don't have much healing either, so hopefully they can just burst them down over time.
Oh, Mitch gets a pick, Joel gets a pick as well. Mitch going for 2 right now.
Alive.
He's trying to live.
Oh, fantastic work from Mitch.
His team can carry this back. It's 2v2 right now. Choco loses the mech. Reinforcements come on point, and it's looking like a cleanup for the managers.
I've seen them win these. They're coming back in with the tanks, but they do have enough DPS if they can focus targets. Free just getting pummeled on point right now on this junk, but he does get the trap off on Gel. RD following up on the call.
It's looking like a real messy fight right now, as we see Mitch on the point as Bastion, trying to contest right now. RD gets another pick. Cyberwaste goes down. Mitch is just fighting his heart out. There's a firewall comes out. It gets one. He's gone for another. He dies. And this looks like the managers win.
Oh wow, they're still stalling it out. That was such a long stall, considering no one has got the point so far.
Zephyr comes in with that whole hog. He gets one. He gets the Junkrat who tried to ult. Unluckily died.
What a hook as well. Fantastic over the top of the roof.
There's that perfect back cap. But Riot Line's just in trouble. Needs to get out of there, but he's on point.
They're starting to read these back caps, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Mitch is just going for them every time, even on the Bastion.
I don't think he's going for the back caps. I think he's playing it smart. He's trying to figure out what their weaknesses are, and I think they've figured it out, as they're not taking the fight super fast. They're slowing it down a little bit.
So they do have this Bastion ult and EMP as well.
So this could be the chance they need.
I'd like him to hold this. That's good. He held it. He held it. So now they have EMP and Bastion ult. Hopefully they can get something done with that. Unfortunately, File does have the Shatter to counter it.
It's looking like a dry fight for the admins right now, and they've done a good job. They haven't used any ults. They've gotten 2 out.
That's good. It's good. Setting up for hopefully a big play with this EMP. They've actually nearly got Pharah ult as well, so that could do a lot of work.
But as we see more ults come out, that's literally 5 ults for one fight.
Yep. And the backup! Oh!
The backup! No, it's so close.
Oh, Sideways getting in on the backup action. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get it. They still do have these ultimates though. Hopefully they can use them well. Get some value.
I think this is a chance they have. This is one of the chances they only have. There's the Pharah ult. It comes out. He's trying to get 2 with it. He only gets 1. They do get the mech, and it's looking like it's gonna go to point now. But it looks like the admins have lost it.
Joel can't quite get back on the point. Unfortunate. Color Choco is actually BMing in chat right now. He knows how well they're doing. Oh, that hook from Zephyr was a highlight. Wow, what a play as well. Cancelling the Junkrat ult. Fantastic work from Zephyr. Pretty much all night actually. He's been playing very well. But yeah, just too dominant. These comps are just so strong. Even the what was it? 6 supports. Just so much sustain.
6 DPS. It was pretty strong.
Yeah, it's hard to break that.
That's how we do it.
We're looking at the last map right now.
Who would you say you'd give your MVP out tonight? Virginia? Who would you choose?
Look, I think Zephyr's done a really good job tonight. I think, his Roadhog has been supremely strong in the comps that they run. What do you think?
Look, Zephyr has been good, but honestly, considering it's a show match and a match for fun, I'm gonna have to give it to Mitch. I'm gonna have to give it to Mitch because his Torbjorn back half and just his back halves in general, his Bastion was huge on that Busan map. So I'm just loving Mitch right now. I think he's really just having a great time, you know, taking in the spirit of this game. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Mitch.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Look, as we see them setting up, what do you expect to see from the managers?
Well, they've been doing some very try-hard comps right now.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to do really well, I'd probably go for like even a goats on defense or something. But it looks like they are going to go for the meme strats, which is what we like to see. Oh, look, it'd be kind of fun if the moderators just go super try-hard and just destroy them on first.
That would be pretty funny. They're setting up with the Bastion again. They like this Bastion pick. They think he's really good right now. And Mitch is a really good Bastion.
He is a very good Bastion. I'm surprised he lived on that Visan map for so long.
Did so much damage. But yeah, they are going to go for the sim as well. Looks like.
I think they're gonna set him up high ground, up that top right, next to their spawn. We'll see, because that may not actually happen, but they may just be going with the sim pick. I don't know.
They may just like a bit of sim, right line on the sim. With the Ana, so they could just like nanovish this Bastion at some stage as well, which is scary.
Yeah, Nano Bastion. It's a strong, you know, strong thing to do. We'll see though, as the attack is getting ready. They haven't changed anything yet, so this could be their actual comp. They're going with 5 DPS.
It looks like Kyoko's dropping straight away. Oh my god, the amount of DPS!
3! Cleaned up.
Right line on the sim.
Pack it up,
Fantastic.
boys.
Fantastic work.
It's a big reset.
No, Zephyr, I'm pretty sure you're barking up the wrong tree, mate, because you're getting destroyed right now by this sim.
Oh, Mitch is trying to set up right now. Oh, he's half his own. He's getting out. He's got his healers. He's ready to go. Gel goes in right now. He tries. He gets out. But Sideways picks up Zephyr.
He does, certainly.
Gel in the backline. He gets Sideways at that hotel. Kyoko's trying to fight. She gets taken down. Gel in the backline, creating a lot of havoc.
Wow.
Look, they get the turret kill somehow in the backline with the Lucio. Gel's still alive back there. They have 4 people run at him.
Still alive.
Clickbait and Choco as well, just trying to survive right now on this Torb. Can they try and get maybe a turret set up?
Maybe. Oh, they're getting chased though by the Reinhardt.
Oh my god. Right line on point, just doing the heroic plays right now, getting some picks. Zephyr is going to get taken out, I believe, by Mitch. Yes, he does from the side. Kyoko getting a massive pick though.
Kyoko's Hanzo is well known by the scene, so.
Oh, Gel slept. Uses Dim Fist ult though. It's looking pretty bad for the managers right now. They're being thrown back.
Yep, for sure.
Trade's still going in their favor.
Fantastic work. Joel slowly building up their Graviton Surge. We'll have it very soon. They do have a Shatter as well, which is fantastic against this quintuple DPS comp. The Shatter can do so much work, so hopefully he can protect Mitch with that. Zephyr getting free reign on this Widow right now. They need to be very careful. Joel cannot fall here, but he does. Kyoko takes him out just before he gets Graviton Surge as well. Choco coming in. Brief Read gets a charge onto Clickbait, and he does fall. But Zephyr answers right back.
Right line, it's just taking them all out. It's going hard.
It's 1-for-1 right now. Oh, I think they are going to come out on top.
Right
the moderators.
Just dominating on this point right now.
Oh my
Just have the best setup. Look at Mitch go in though. He gets bubbled as well and anti.
Well,
put that nade on him.
I'm loving the plays.
Get in the pocket. He's getting out though. He's getting chased down though. We'll see what happens here as both teams looking to regroup. The sleep comes out, the shatter comes out as well. Go down. Free field going in there. Bastion nanoed. We're seeing bad trades, but it's possible for the admins to come back. There's a big graviton surge to do so. Gel's still in it, but it looks like the admins just not enough. Just been taken out.
It was a huge graviton surge, but I think it's a bit too little, too late at this point from Joel. Needed that a bit earlier, but he did get picked by Kyoko, unfortunately. Brief Free is going to get on point, trying to stall this out. Maybe they can get back with the sim teleporters. It doesn't look like it.
But they do get a pick. This is a good time to go forward, and Mitch has seized the opportunity as he goes in the Bastion ult. They get 2 picks right now. He's going for the Torp. He gets taken down, but it's looking pretty favorable for the old admins over here. They get another pick. This is their time to go on. They shouldn't be afraid here. They should take the fight.
Okay, they should take the fight. Hold W for sure. They do pop the Molten Core, which is going to be hard to deal with.
The managers are taking control right now. They've gotten 2 picks off that, and it looks like it's going to be a defeat for the admins. They're going to have to reset and rethink their strategy.
Oh, nearly getting caught out by that May wall. But Gel comes in with a massive Reaper ult, cleaning up. And they're still getting cart value, Virginia. They're just pushing this all the way through.
They're just cleaning it up. I think there's a Torb on cart doing his job. No, it's a Widow. Just you know, pushing that cart, making sure they've always got somebody on it, making sure they're, you know, playing the smart game. This sim ult comes out, but it's not looking like it's going to help anybody as they're still rolling the cart and nothing has changed right now. Choco goes in. He's used both of his abilities. Hans ult comes out. It's looking like a cap right now as Sideways goes in. He gets taken out. Torb turret's still on point, and it's another point taken.
Unfortunate. Can Mitch get some value here? Maybe build up his ult. Oh, he does get Choco. Gets taken out by Kyoko, unfortunately. All the while, the turret is moving with the Torb turret on it. It's going to be very hard to stop this. Hopefully Riot Line can get on point with his team and pile driver them all. But they are going to have to group up first.
So the game's staying pretty bad, but Joel has gotten 2 right now. He's going for Gel. He's trying to get that clean up. He's going to have to help Riot Line on point. There's no turret on the point now. They've actually held it. Riot Line does get taken down though.
Wow, fantastic work from Joel, getting those picks. Taking the 1v1 with File as well. He's doing so much work right now. They just can't deal with the Tracer. File does get him in the end.
Out, though.
They do have this nano boost for Riot Line, I'm hoping. Hopefully Riot Line can get on point, but they don't see Gel behind. Gel's pushing up behind them. Riot Line is so low, gets taken out by Zephyr.
There's the turret again, it's getting redone. But he gets slept. He's half HP, he's 1.
He gets destroyed.
The Nano Tracer just burns him.
Wow. They're doing so much work.
Joel's going in right now. Mitch is on that Bastion, trying to get the picks he needs to win this team fight. It's not looking very healthy right now, as he's had to set up on point. He gets taken down, and it looks like the manager's going to bring it through with this Reaper ult. He gets booped away though.
Reaper ult.
It's looking like a big fight on point, but it's just, not enough.
Oh, they do lose that. Oh wow, the manager's just looking super calm and collected. They do lose some in fights, but they just stay back, take their time, and get the picks they need to keep pushing this cart. So, wow, just fantastic work by the managers. Joel just putting up such a performance right now, just on that Tracer, almost hard carrying his team to the stop of the cart there, but unfortunately, he just can't get it done.
Yes, it's looking like a rough time for the admins, as they got a cap to 3rd. What do you think they're gonna run here?
Look, I have absolutely no idea. Looks like they might be running a Pharah Mercy with a Reinhardt. Look, this is definitely doable, Virginia. With 129 on the clock, it's actually not too bad of a defense, all things considered. So
yeah, it was pretty good. That first point hold was the lynch in that. Scenario. Definitely 100%. Helped them, you know, shave down that time.
Wow, Mitch and Riot Line. Mitch on the Bastion, Riot Line on the Sim. On that first point, were just dominant. Fantastic work coming out from them.
So they are going to be running a Torb, Doom, and oh wow, Reaper, Tracer, Hog. They're going to have so much damage on this defense. Luckily, the Pharah does counter this Torb and Reaper, so hopefully they can do something with that.
They've changed the Torb. They've got a Diva now. It's looking like a bit of a sustain comp coming out and trying to play around the packs.
Something to be said here, they actually have no healing from the side of the defense. So hopefully, oh yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see how they defend this actually. Zephyr going right up in their face at spawn up top on high ground. Oh wow, and Clickbait going straight for RD there as well. Clickbait, the only person who can really contest this Pharah, but he's doing it very well so far. Zephyr just getting picks at spawn as well. They're just going for the spawn camp. Wow, just absolutely destroying them in spawn right now. Hopefully they can get out with this McCree pick. I like this McCree pick to counter this Doom.
I reckon they'll pick the Hog here and then they'll continue on with that pick. They can just take him out. He's so low right now. He just needs one more shot. There he goes. Right line takes him out. File's really low as well. They're sitting on that Mega in spawn. As Joel comes in for the fight, he misses the punch. There's 2 more picks for the admins right now.
Oh, fantastic work from Cyberwaste, just completely peeling for his Hog.
But it's not enough. They're just taking him out one by one. The point is being kept up by RD right now. Choco hacks him on the point. Small brawl.
Wow, fantastic work from Cyberwaste. Can they get Clickbait on point? They need to kill this ball. Oh, they're getting the Hog right now. The Hog has no healing, but Varzik just cleaning up with Briefreed dying and Mitch losing his mech. They're going to have to regroup here, I think. Oh, but they do get the Tracer 1v1 going their way.
They're getting picks, but it's looking, you know, it's looking like Reaper a more defensive attack. There's another pick. There's 2 picks right now. This is the time to go in. This is their chance. There's 3. All they need to do is get Clickbait, and they're ready to go. Ready to brawl on point again.
Oh wow, fantastic work. They're just getting so much CC out from this Hog and Brig, just shutting down this ball. The CC is what they need right now. They've got a Reaper and a ball and a Hog, all weak to CC. Not to mention the Tracer as well. So this is really good comp coming out from the moderators here.
Yeah, they've certainly taken to it. They've thought this one out. A Pharah comes out from RD, trying to take him off the point. It's so close to being capped. There's a mines. A lot of ults coming out right now. Mercy Valkyr. They're clearing out the mines. It's so close to being capped, and they take it. There you go.
Fantastic. Great work, great work. They do actually have the Diva Bomb coming up, and the rally soon, which will be huge against their comp. Zephyr is going to be probably looking for... Oh, Zephyr might die here, actually. He will fall.
He's struggling right now. Oh, the teabag comes out as well. That's not very sportsmanlike, but we didn't see that.
We didn't see that. Oh, just Joel is being absolutely fantastic on this Tracer. He's doing so much work. They can't really deal with him actually. He's actually taking the 1v1s with File as well and just winning them every time. Clickbait is going to go on cart and getting absolutely annihilated. He has to drop back. They're still pushing this cart and the pulse bomb comes out, gets no one. File is going to be going very low.
RD gets a pick on Choco, but it gets traded back. A Reaper ult comes out, and this is looking like another lost fight. Unless this res really means a lot, it's not looking good. And it's the cleanup's coming out. They do have the pharmacy
back in. Yeah, they have the pharmacy valley, and Joel comes back and kills Zephyr. Can they get this Widow?
If they get the Widow, they have it. They're free in the sky. Free birds. There it is. Taken out.
Great job. Now the Sparrow can do whatever she wants.
One at a time. They just need to take him out. RD coming back in. Using that far ult. Getting value. 2 kills for his ult. Not too bad. Good investment.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. They still have the rally as well, which is going to be super strong against what the managers are running. So it'll be very, very hard for them to stop this. Can they get on the point? They cannot.
So it's looking real good for them. They've got 3 minutes right now on the clock.
They have a lot of time. And they're getting their ults up as well. They nearly got Valkyrie. They've got the pulse bomb. Hope they get a pick with that. It does get whiffed. Ooh,
But he does
Choco.
get the pick. Choco's waiting in the back line, looking for that ult right now. That's the only ult they have. He goes for it. He's looking for it right now.
What could he get?
He's taking the fight. He's taking the fight. Oh, and he gets picked off.
It gets nothing for it. Gets destroyed in this backline. Cyberwaste is doing work right now on this brig.
Another whiffed ult. That's gonna be we're gonna have to look at that one in VOD review.
Yeah, that's gonna be
as Gel is getting, as Gel has used his ult and he gets cleaned up. And look, the admins are steamrolling through right now. It's looking pretty good for their side. Joel gets another pick onto Kyoko. They're still pushing that cart. Red right line's come back in as Winston. Still trying to push that card in. It's 1-for-1 right now. It's anyone's game at this point.
What can they do with this nano? I'm gonna look for a nano on the Joel on point, but they might not even need it. Joel does get Kyoko with the Widow pick. Clickbait playing very aggressive, making space for his team. They're actually regrouping, so they might be able to take a fight very soon and go back in.
An early fight, and then if they win this, you know, they get more time, and that's what you need right now. The Diva Bomb comes out, he whiffs it.
It's a huge Diva Bomb, doesn't get anyone.
Last Diva Bomb.
It is a massive.
We see Mitch
Does
already being
fall.
been taken out, and look, it's looking like another reset.
Yep,
They do get one though, but it's 2-for-1 right now. This is not favorable odds unless you count the Mercy in their backline, going for the pistol kill right now. She's taking it to them. It's looking close.
Can she
Right
get it?
there. Both main tanks are there. Riot gets the pick.
She gets him very low, and right line does follow up. Gel focusing all the tanks right now with his ult. The mines come out as well. This is completely splitting their team. They can't get back. And they're gonna stagger this Diva super hard. The
comes
Diva's
out
still
though.
not dead. The Diva does eventually get staggered. RD's doing work right now on this Pharah, but they just need to really regroup right now. They need to go in with 6. They can't. Oh, but Joel does get a pick.
They get a pick. They get 2 right now from Joel. He's trying to carry them back. They're gonna have to go in hard. If they do this, they get time and they get a chance. That Diva Bomb's looking pretty big right now. It gets 2 and damages the Diva mech.
Fantastic work from Clickbait. They're going to be pushing in on the defense right now. Mitch is going very low. Will lose his mech. Right line's already low. Can't help in the fight at all. Joel's going to go for the carry play
He's
and
going
gets
for the
destroyed.
1v6, but he gets killed. But the nano has been wasted. No need for that.
Yeah, they didn't need that nano there, so that is a big waste actually. File's been holding on to that for a long time.
Look
So
at the
they won't
clock.
have that.
They got 30 seconds and there's mines out the front. It's looking real tough for them to come back in. They have 1 ult and Gel has his Hanzo ult. So we'll see
Honestly,
what happens.
Refreed is going to have to go large on this Mercy, get a huge amount of value here. She does pop the ult, but this Dragon is just splitting them up. I don't even know if they can get onto point right now.
No, I don't think they will be able to, as it's up to Refreed to get on the point.
Right line does touch, luckily. Refreed is just pistoling this Widow right now. Can Mitch get
But
something
they're
done on
being
this
taken down
Diva?
1 by 1.
He gets antied on point and he does lose his mech. The bomb
There's the
comes
Diva
out.
bomb. There's Mitch dying and it looks over. It's like this was the cleanup that needed to happen. Look at that, admin's taking the win.
Look, the admins just the managers are just absolutely dominant all night long. Fantastic work, just using their ults really well. Just their compositions were run super well too. They knew exactly what they were doing, and yeah, they just honestly outplayed the moderators tonight.
Yeah, they really did.
God, I'm just gonna have to go back to that MVP for you, Virginia. Who would you choose?
Oh.
It's a hard choice.
After watching Joel this map, I've got to say it's him. He tried to get the hard carry out, but it just wasn't enough.
Oh, fantastic choice, I think. Joel did do fantastic work on that Genji. Just so many hero plays. As I said, they couldn't go in. He goes in, gets 2 picks, and they nearly win the fight off that. So, yeah, fantastic work from Joel.
Yeah. I think that wraps us up, doesn't it? We've had a great season of Rise Up, and managers versus admins. You know, really showing it out.
Yeah. Oh, it's been great. AOE has been fantastic. Like as players, I know we've had a great time and really enjoyed playing in AOE. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's put this together. The moderators deserve so much love and just deserve a real pat on the back for just how much they've done for this scene with AOE sports. So thank you everyone for putting on a great tournament this season.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like that will be the end, guys. The moderators unfortunately losing to the managers in a absolutely fantastic showing. So yeah, well done to the managers, and I'm sure everyone had a great time. So it was great casting with you, Virginia, and until next time.
Yeah. Until next time.
Until next time.